I'm a big advocate about owning your unique voice and speaking authentically, but often women from underrepresented groups are told they are too much or too loud if they speak authentically. I think there might be a little nod to the events of earlier this week. Can you give women advice when they face unconscious bias when speaking from the heart?
Yeah, we do. And I think it's so hard. One of the things that I have realized, and I have a whole section in my book about this actually under the Owning Your Power, when we own our power, and the more we own our power, we will get pushback.
Mm-hmm.
So it's basically, it's not like maybe we will. Mm-hmm. And this is the hard bit, right? And I also work as a coach. And so the women that I coach, we spend a lot of time talking about that, right? Because so here we are being brave, right? We're owning our power more, we're finding our voice, we're speaking up in meetings where we didn't speak up before. And then we get even bigger pushback. So it's just like, really, well, I can kind of feel like this should be rewarded, right? I'm like digging deep here, and I'm, stepping into my power, and then things get worse. What is that all about? Well, that is because you are going against the norms. You're going against the grain. And the thing is, the system is set up in such a way that it has built in all these mechanisms where people, women and men alike, will just put you down because you need to go back in the box, because it starts to make them feel uncomfortable, not because you're a terrible person, but because they suddenly realize that they are not in their power. And that can be really uncomfortable. And some people embrace it and are inspired by you and then step into their power. And other people are threatened by it, and they will make sure to squash you at every possible opportunity, because just to make themselves feel more comfortable again. So it's going to happen. And so based on my experience, be prepared for that. Be prepared for that, and develop coping strategies. I mean, things that help you not to take it personal, because it isn't personal. This has nothing to do with you. This is all to do with them and with their bias, with their fear, with their need to keep the status quo. Find your tribe, because there will be, just like there will be people who are going to try and squash your power down again, there will be people who are going to cheer you on, who you inspire, and who suddenly starting to speak up again as well, right? And so look for them, focus your attention on the 20% of cheerleaders, and maybe the 60%